I am honored to have my first guest here, my main man, Boxie, the artist, the legend, the free spirit. Um, I'm super excited, and it's a funny story actually how we met because I live in Spain, and there are a lot of little villages around. And when I would go there, people would come to me and say, "Hey, man, have you met Boxy already?" I'm like, "No, who's Boxy?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you really like him. I think you would really like him. And I was like, "Sure, yeah, I would like to meet this guy who calls himself Boxy." And then one day I get a phone call, and I pick up, and it's a video call, and your face shows up in the screen.
I I didn't remember that, man.
Yeah, and you're driving. I can see that you're driving
Oh
into
yeah, of course.
an
Yeah.
old car, and you're talking
Mm.
to me. Hey, brother, blah blah blah, and I'm like, whoa, okay, this guy. I immediately felt your enthusiasm, your openness to life, and I was like, okay, this is a new brother. And I think it was probably a day or two after that you came down in the same car. You drove down into a Rambla. It's kind of a difficult road, and you
Mm.
got lost. And then finally you made it, and you got out, and you were wearing your big puff uh, painted white jacket with all these drawings on. Your car was white with all these drawings on. And I was like, whoa, okay, who is this guy? But you walked to me with like big arms, open arms, ready to give me a hug. And yeah, it just felt very warm and real. And then not long after, you came to join us for a ceremony at our place. Um, and then we danced together, and that's when I discovered that dance was really your medicine.
Mm.
Um, and you shared with us your journey of how you are um, layer by layer shedding everything about you, about the identity Boxy that
Mm.
you created all your life,
Mm.
and your deep desire to just be completely free.
Mm.
And I was able to witness you like staying with us for some time, uh, trying to understand more what that is, what that means to Boxy, what is freedom, what is to be free, and also the challenges that you faced, that you're facing on that path to ultimate freedom. Um, and in that path of us walking together, it was not only just me observing you, but it was also you observing me and my family and what we're doing.
Mm.
And you also became a brother, a real brother to me. That I can always call when I'm stuck or when I need somebody to talk to. And that's kind of what we've been doing, I would say, for the last 1.5 years now.
Mm.
And yeah, um, I just thought it would be really nice to connect and share with you, or share with the world the magic that you share, that you are. Um, because you have a very interesting story. So, with further ado, Boxy, how are you?
Right now, this today when I woke up,
Hmm.
I felt I was back again. Uh, I'm I'm in my energy is good. But the last week, um, we have this day in Horen because I'm in my old hometown right now in Horen,
Hmm.
Netherlands, and we have once a year we have this day that we call it Lappendag. It's like King's Day in the Netherlands.
Okay. So it's
Like
lots of
almost
parties.
everywhere in the world, when it's a special day like that, then it's a lot of alcohol, for example. So almost all the people in Horen are wake up early and they start drinking. And for me, when I was 15 and I was new in Horen, and then I saw all these people, and I didn't drink then. But when I was like 18, for the first time, I joined this party, and I had such a good uh, moments uh, to to make this party together. But now I'm not 18 anymore, and this alcohol is a serious killer. But yeah, three friends of my old friends, good friends, we talk about this day and say, let's do it again, you know. And then we have this beautiful day. But I really drink so many alcohol for me, the double that I do normally. Maybe I drink like 20 beers.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's
So you're a bit hungover.
yeah, it's not this. This is not a spiritual podcast. This is about all drinking and party now. You ask me how I'm feeling,
Yeah. No, it's
and
about being
I'm in the
real.
moment. This is the
Mm.
moment in my life, and this is 1 week ago. And so we started like 11 o'clock in the morning, and I ended like 1 o'clock in the night. So um, yeah, I drank really too many beers. And then what happens? It's so beautiful because um, so what is this freedom? You know, because I woke up next day and I felt like miserable. Like, what did I do?
Hmm.
But the alcohol was still in my body. But the day after, you know, I woke up and I really felt my whole body was like screaming to me, like, I'm not going to support you anymore with this kind of things because my body supported me all my life. And this was really the moment to wake up call, but not for the mind, but for the body. And yeah, you are right. I'm dancing for more than 3 years now. So this
Hmm.
connection with my body is really, I don't know how to say it in English, improved or stronger, something like that. So when there's something going on, I immediately get goosebumps. You know, the connection with my body is really, really strong. So, so what happens now is that my body have this have something to say to me, and yeah, my last week is only about listening to what it has to say.
Yeah.
And for example, of the last Monday, I went to the dance class, the five rhythm dance class, um, and I was so like, how do you say, that you start crying? It was so close, uh,
Emotional.
emotional. Thank you. That I cried for a long time on the ground of from the of the dance floor.
Hmm.
And so until this moment, it is working still 1.5 weeks later. Um, and it touches so many layers inside of me. And yeah, this is my part right now. So this is a direct question, the direct answer of your
Yeah.
question. This is how I'm feeling right now. And this has also to do with the a lot of space that I experience now. I live a different life than I did before for the last year.
Yeah. What happened? What do you mean that you lived for the last year?
A
When you were here
different
last year?
life because last year, September,
Hmm.
I let go all of my stuff in
Yeah.
what you need in life. So I
Okay,
only
sorry,
have
Box.
to.
I need to do something. I'm getting a message.
Are we still live?
This is typical, right?
Are we still live?
Yeah, man. This is live.
Do I have to
Okay.
dance now?
Well, you were saying a few interesting things. Hold on. I
Are
just
you going to give me some presents now? What's going on, man?
there we go. Well, there's like two things that you were saying that I find very interesting. One is about becoming more aware in your body through the
Mm-hmm.
dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would like to talk about that because awareness, you are noticing that you're more aware of your body. But then when you have a day like you had this week with Lappada, and you drink a lot of alcohol, it's
Mm-hmm.
like the man with the hammer comes
Mm-hmm.
even harder
Mm-hmm.
than usually does because there is more awareness, right?
Yeah,
But
I can say that.
yeah, I thought that was interesting. Um, but what I would like to know more is like, how did you get into the dancing? Can you flip?
Yeah, so my journey about um, my path in life and who I am and how I want to move in life. I think it has this kind of periods. And one period is the moment I was born. Then is the period that I decided to build my own, uh, uh, to make a own construct and bring that into life. And then there was the construct of become an artist.
Boxy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was 20, almost 21. And then I was 52. And then uh, I make this is difficult because then there was this moment that I felt there is something. Uh, how do you say when it's not the energy is not floating anymore, but it's like blocked?
Stagnant.
Yes. Um, and I noticed that in my life for the last 1.5 year. What is it? What is it? So, so I bring it so far and then to my own limits, but I didn't know what. But then I decided after a long time of thinking over and feeling good to everything that I created until then, from when I was 20 until 52, everything I created as an artist. So my artworks, thousands of them, I decided uh, to cut them in pieces and throw them away.
Yeah. I
And that
remember you saying that.
yes, and that was the moment in time that there was this shift was coming, but I didn't know what and how. Um, what was your question again? Because I want to relate to the question. So
How you got into dancing?
thank you. And that was the because of letting go all the thing that was so important for me. After 5 weeks, it was really intense because it was really a lot of thousands of works. And after 5 weeks, I get over this intense feeling. And the next day, my hand was like, because I was questioning, what is it that is block me
Mm-hmm.
from my energy? And my hand was going here because to let go all these things that's so important for you, it's not there anymore. Yeah, there is more space. I get goosebumps now because I really
Mm-hmm.
feel it so many times. So for me, it was from that moment on, it was easy. It's here. I don't know what, but it's here. And then I set myself open uh, to 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 let me connect with something or somebody that could help me in my process. And that's where my journey starts. And then after a couple of years of going inside, I ended up in a retreat, and it's called like pranic health retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I went there was because I had some experiences before in going inside. And because of these experiences, they triggered me. They said like the second day of this retreat, it's the day of death. And I felt like that's going to be the day that something I saw in like ayahuasca ceremony, it was in front of me, like this moment in life that I decided to that didn't that I'm not going to cry anymore in my life. And I was around 12 years. And I feel so strongly that this second day I'm gonna let go this whole energy field, energetic. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a lot of things, but I experience my own.
So sorry,
Yeah.
to interrupt.
Yes.
So when you were at the Pranic Health Retreat, on the
Yeah.
second day, you had a flashback to when you were 12, when you decided that
No,
you
it was
were
not
not
the
going to
flash.
cry
No,
anymore.
it was not the flashback. The the moment that I saw this moment in my life
Yeah,
when it happens, when I decided to don't let go my emotions anymore.
yeah,
I saw that in the ayahuasca
yeah,
ceremony,
yeah,
but it was it was too strong, and immediately it communicated to me like this is not for now, but this is where it starts. This
yeah.
is the moment that you decided to block the energy.
And that was when you were 12.
Yes, and um,
Wow.
um, so so I decided on that moment in the ayahuasca, I decided, oh, this is so beautiful that I can see this now, but it's not for now to let it go. But there will become a moment that it's the right moment, and I felt it so strongly in the Pranic Health Retreat when they talk about the second day is the day of death, and I think so it's logical because the second day it's the dry fasting process of 72 hours, not eating, not drinking, and it's the half of the 72 hours. So your whole system is in between because
Mm-hmm.
if it knows, oh, it's a couple of hours less, and then it's I can drink again. It's and exactly in the middle, it's like who am I? Where am I? What is I? Whatever. How
Yeah.
you experience this, and that I felt this is the sweet spot that I can let go. This I get goosebumps again because it was not. It was so for me. It was so clear. I'm gonna do that there, and it happens. It happens. And what happens next was that I could say for the first time in my life, before I always said about life, I have the wish to be free. Because this construct about what is freedom,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I could make of it. Because I didn't experience anything about freedom, but my mind makes this concept, like also makes a concept of becoming an artist. Was the wish to be free was so it was so I don't know how to say that was I carry this with me,
Mm-hmm.
And then when this issue from a childhood was gone, the thing what happens then was like I could say through my throat, and before that it was blocked. I could say, I'm free. And then
Now I have
imme-
goosebumps.
immediately,
Mm-hmm.
my reaction inside in the inner world was like, we, you are, I'm free. We're gonna celebrate life. We're gonna dance.
All right.
Um, and for me, it was like, wow, like I feel now, because it's really like fragile as well. Because to say I am free is not the same as that you are experienced with this freedom. Of course, you can say you are this freedom, but to be with this freedom, I'm doing moving like this, to be
Mm-hmm.
with this freedom in the moment, you can experience like a new person. You can experience your whole system. Um, and yeah, this was the a new movement in my life, um, that that brings me where I am now. But the now is always the moment, and in the moment I experience so many things that have almost all those moments, all those experiences are new, and it's not like is it a big experience or small? No, it's every experience is new experience.
Yeah.
So then uh, after a couple of days, I went to this five rhythm dance um, class, and I never stopped dancing. And it's still until this moment, I I experience so many things in the dance, because now we are two brains and hearts, but we are sit, and it's all through the mouth in words. And in the dance, it's also through the mouth, if it's there, laughing, crying, screaming, singing, while moving. But it's everything. It's inside, it's outside, and it's also the connection with the other dancers, and that's a whole journey as well. Um,
So would you
uh,
say that dancing allowed you to connect with your feelings and emotions again? That which you, as a 12-year-old, said, I'm not going to
yeah,
connect with that anymore. Now
yeah,
through dance, you are experiencing all
absolutely,
of this again.
yes, yes. And every dance, we dance for 2.5 hours, and every dance twice a week, or we do a workshop, 5 days dancing. But every dance it's a new moment.
Hmm.
So the expression, it's always new, 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 new.
And would you say that you are just connecting with your own emotions and feelings, or are you also connecting with others?
Um, um, I would say the emotions and feelings, it's also part of who you are.
Hmm.
So what for me is beautiful to experience is not only the emotions and the feelings inside of you, or uh, with other people, interaction with other people, but it's much more. It's holistic. It's much more than
Yeah.
emotions or feelings. It's the whole being human is there. And because we have so many words for, we have so many boxes where we can put it in. Um, do you see me still? Because somebody wants to call me.
Yeah, I see you still. It kind of froze for a little bit. but now I still see
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this, I can, I feel that we can make this bridge also to the San Pedro. That's what I feel right now, because in the dance, this journey, it's every time it's a journey, and it starts with feeling your body, but then after a while, it's a whole new energy field and a whole like a world you can talk about. You only can experience it yourself.
Yeah.
Um, and it has so many lines to this plant medicine as well. And it has also to do the connection with the music.
Yeah. Yeah.
So dancing, yeah, this is a
For me, the dancing is I've never done five rhythm dance, so I would like to know a little bit more the difference between what ecstatic dance and five rhythm is, because
mm,
there I think you have more of a structure, although some of the structure is like free flowing. Uh,
mm,
but for me, dance is such a nice way to release energy, build up energy that I
mm,
carry with me. That's how
mm,
I experience it.
mm,
Like, that's why not even, or what I love about ecstatic dance or five rhythm dance, I'd say you you have this time for yourself to just be with yourself, to be with your to dance for yourself. You're not dancing to be part of something social or to meet people, but you're dancing for yourself. And the music allows you to connect with your feelings, and whatever comes up, you can express
mm,
on the dance floor without being seen or judged by other people. That's
mm,
what I really like about ecstatic dance,
mm,
and I presume five rhythm dance as well.
mm,
Um, that it's really a safe place for you to move your energy, that whatever
mm,
is stuck inside or wants to come out, whether it's happiness or sadness or laughter or cry or whatever, it's a
mm,
place to express in somatically in movement.
mm,
Um, so I can relate to that what you're saying, how um, dance has helped you connect to your emotions again. Um,
mm.
And then can you explain a little bit about because that I'm not an expert in how the five rhythm works with five rhythms in order to connect with different emotions or different expressions?
Um, so let's start to say that five rhythm what is just in my hometown. There is a teacher. I know this teacher,
Yeah.
and that is the reason when I start five rhythm. It was not that I was searching for something special. My body just wants to dance, and I did twice. I did before that a couple of times. I did ecstatic dance, but I immediately texting this dance teacher, like, can I come and dance in your class? So I was like open. Um, um, so because the dance is the dance, it doesn't matter. Dance is dance, and if you are free spirit and you can dance with this freedom, it's you don't have to do any dance classes. It's there. That's the beauty. So you can do that in ecstatic dance, and you can do that in five rhythm dance. Um, but the difference, what I experience, is um, that it's more like there is some guidance in this journey you make in this wave you danced, and every rhythm has this time frame, and it's like 20 minutes, so you can dive deep into this, what this rhythm uh, is going to express. So there's 5 rhythms. Is you start with the flowing, and the flowing, this is like this movement that is from the spine, it's and the feet and the breath. And now I call like 3 really important
Mm-hmm.
things, because this is already the dance. Because
You're
I can
already flowing.
goosebumps. Yeah, because this is with my hands, but
Mm.
if it's coming from inside out, from your spine and the breath, it's like breath work. It's the same with everything, but then if you can do it and you have this totally, you are totally like relaxed, and there's nothing that you have to do, but it's just this energy. And then you have the music, but the music is also like flowing. And then the music will, uh, how do you say, uh, nodig je uit. How do you say?
Invite
Invite
you.
is
Yeah.
inviting to also bring your feet in action, but also really like easygoing. And then it's slowly, it builds up this energy with this kind of music. And you can you can turn, but you also can close your eyes and stay with only your feet like this. So it can be small and it can be more. It's the way of the day, the moment, and it's not you. It is your your what is this is it's words. It's
Yeah.
difficult because
Yeah.
your essence, what what is there going on? It's not
So
one.
yeah, you're talking more about becoming aware of what's happening in your body while you're listening to the music, while the sensations of bodily movements are.
And this kind of awareness is letting go again. Letting go of this and letting go again
Yeah.
and breathe. But don't breathe, but just breathe. Like, but consciousness and letting go. And then it's this one flow, and then you start. And then what also is very beautiful, but that's also in the ecstatic dance and in every dance when you dance together, are you closed for yourself or are
Mm-hmm.
you open that moment? And if you are closed, it's an inner journey. If you are open, there's going to be connection with other people who are also open. And then it's immediately there's something going on. And can you let it go? And it's this movement all the time. So this flowing is really easy going. And from that, you going into the staccato, and that's the fire. And then it's more presence. And it's the music is also like African drum, for example.
Yeah.
It's more like you are in the moment and you present yourself in that moment. Here I am, and you're going outside. You're going outside. But when I'm saying this, I'm doing this for 3 years, and I still have to start all over again to the first flowing and relaxed, because you in this whole dance you will face your own who you are
Yeah.
over and over again. So, and from this staccato, and that's really there could be a lot of power going on, and a lot of breath work in breath and beats and expression. It's all going on, and then
Yeah.
you start sweating and letting go, and then after a while, it's possible that you are together, and the energy is high, and then it's the chaos, and that's the letting go.
It's
The letting
fireworks.
Well, it's also every rhythm is a journey. It's really,
Mm-hmm.
because you can do this rhythm and then you feel this is what I'm gonna do next time. This is so great, and then you will face another thing in that.
Yeah.
And to let go all the time, and in all those waves, the flowing is the basis. If you underneath is the flowing is going on, and then is the expression, and then is the chaos. Um, and after the chaos, and that's also the music is also chaos. Like
Mm.
you can imagine, it's going to be really hard and loud, and everything. Like also the music is also in the ecstatic dance. It's also the same. So the difference is it's in I think it's personal. Then if you want to if you want to dive deeper into the same, then the five rhythm can give you this platform to give you this platform.
Yeah.
So after the chaos, there is lyrical, because you build this all up and you let go in the chaos, and then you become light, and then and you can feel it if you do this wave, because after all this energy, you are become lighter, and then you it's like ballet. I don't know how to,
Mm.
but it's also you going more into the air, from the ground to the air, and then the last rhythm, the stillness, the ether. You do the same as everything else, only then you the dance becomes this one breath you take. This is this, you know,
Mm.
it's it's so it's so this stillness is so in the now, and you can experience this moment like with a microscope, you know, you are becoming this stillness. Um,
Sounds
yeah,
like
and
meditation, like when I do first heavy breathing or exercise
mm,
breathing, heavy breathing, and then going into subtler breathing, and then all of a sudden it just kind of feels like you dissolve and you're there, but you're not there. You're everywhere and you're in everything.
yes, it is exactly the same,
Mm.
but how do you say, the uitnodiging,
The invitation?
but the invitation for me
Yeah,
is to be present.
yeah,
What's what what moves me? Because you also can make the choice to just stand still and
yeah,
breathe. That it's relaxed. But for me personal, it's like this. I'm so curious about now I can use my body the fullest in my life, because the emotion is not blocked anymore. So this is why I'm a lucky guy that I can
yeah,
experience this with my consciousness from the experience I made in my life. I can experience this. Yeah, and this is what I'm really I'm so, how to say, eager. Like I
yeah,
really love it to bring myself in this moment, and let's say what also like a teaching for me is the invitation to bring this whole wave into the now. So this
yeah,
moment of life,
yeah,
because Gabrielle Roth, she's the founder of the Five Rhythms. She's not living anymore, but she one of her quotes is like, "If you can bring it into the streets, then it's all for nothing." And for me to have this teachings and making this experience on the dance floor, this is one thing, but to bring it into my life, that's another thing. But
yeah.
that makes it so rich for me.
Well, that's kind of where I wanted to be going, to ask you also how you see from that moment of that you felt now I am free,
Hmm.
how that has changed your life, because a lot has happened um, from the moment that you are free.
Hmm.
Um, can you tell me a little bit about that? Because the you moved to Spain for some time.
Hmm.
That is where I met you.
Hmm.
But you were still in the process of becoming free.
No, I am free, but I'm in the process of experience this
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
freedom.
Yes.
This is how I
Yeah,
experience this.
you are right.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. And so the what happens is the to bring this dance into life.
mhm.
Um, what happens is that my connection with my whole system is much more in the moment also. So what will arrive to me in life? I don't know how to explain it otherwise. Um, there is not such a thing. Okay, let me think about this. It is more I dance. I'm more with the movement. So I handle with all these life things in a different way, I feel.
Yeah,
And because of that, there are different movements going on in my life. And because of that, I see new people. And the people are bring me beautiful things,
yeah.
interactions. So I'm almost there. I'm almost there. So at one point, I said I went to this conscious lady, Maria, and she is having her practice about consciousness, like a coach, for over more than 20 years. And I was, because of this movement, I was sitting in front of her, and she asked me, "So, tell me," they called me Boxie then. "Tell me, Boxie, what brings you here?" So I start talking,
Mm.
and then, okay, I can say this. The first sentence I said was like, from the moment I was born, I was conscious about the fact that I'm actually here on this planet. And immediately she starts to like scan my whole system. Let's put it in that words. Like, who is this guy in front of me who say this? You know,
Mhm.
where is like this? But there was nothing. There was nothing. That was her experience. And so from that moment on, we had this interaction for 6 hours. There was no time. So I have this really deep, beautiful connection with this lady, that there is something going on where we can't talk about, but it's there. And it was really special for her to meet a person like me in her life, in her practice. Um, and then we end up this conversation that she asked me, "Do you have consciousness about before you were here?" And I looked at her and said, "No, I don't." And then she asked me, "Do you want to, how do you say that? Wil je verder kijken? Do you want to,
Do you want to find out, or do you want to look
do
first?
you want to find out
Yeah.
if there's something?" And so what happens now and before, I will block that moment, and I will say to her, "Maybe later. I'm
Yeah.
going home now."
That would be the
Ah,
old Boxy.
yeah, but now I was dancing my dance.
You're flowing.
The movement was going on, and because of this movement, this question came to me, but it was not here anymore, like this or that. No, I felt in my whole system, I'm already moving.
Hmm.
So the answer was there. Let's moving, but not now, but the next time. This was 6 hours, so see you next time. So, and from that moment on, and I can share this also with you. What happens was that this whole session of 6 hours, for me, it was like I was just sitting there and like I'm sitting here now, like
Yeah.
talking that came into my mind, and that's it. For her, for Maria, there was a lot going on. For me, not. But this one question, do you want to find out what is more? I bring that with me
Mm-hmm.
home, not like it's okay. And then after the second night in my dream, and I'm not going to tell it, but it was really a nightmare I had,
Okay.
and it was really deep, the deepest nightmare I had in my life to experience. And I woke up, and it took me like 2.5 hours. In the morning, I I shine a light on this event, and I say thank you to my whole system to make this nightmare for me, because there was this one final message like, don't go there, don't go there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was like, okay, this is cool, but it's not necessary anymore. You can let it go. It's like this interaction you have with yourself.
Yeah.
Like I understand. It's the not knowing it's going there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm moving. I'm dancing. I'm not going to stop. This is so beautiful. You know, something opens up, but it's also like scary. Your head can say, "No, this is too much. Letting go. Too much."
Yeah.
All my life I did it. I built it like this, and this is safe until here. It's okay, but not letting go. Yeah, and I saw it. So for me, it was like this is my this is so beautiful that I can experience this in my own life to surrender, because and I can't talk a lot about. I can't say many words about surrender because I don't know what to say about surrender. It's something. It's moving. It's
Yeah.
going. And so, yeah. And then after a week, I went to Maria again, and a lot of things was moving. And so from this period on, everything become yeah, I'm surrender. And then I went also to Spain. And when I came back from 7 months in Spain, I came back to my hometown, and I already felt like something is going on. And then after a couple of weeks, there was this movement to let go of all my stuff,
Yeah.
but also
More, right?
practical,
Yeah.
practical. So let go your house, your studio, your car, your stuff, whatever. Also emotional. So this relationship, what I for 8 years, almost 8 years, call it like non-relationship. You know, because
Mm-hmm.
almost 8 years ago I divorced from my wife and told her the wish to be free is more than the wish to stay together after 30 years. And because I didn't know about freedom, and I still don't know, but it's not a wish anymore. I am moving freedom.
Yeah.
Um, where am I? Wow. Um, please help me, Marijn.
So you you're
Yeah,
free and you're flowing. Um,
I
so
know
you were
where.
saying how after your first visit in Spain, that's when we met for the first time.
Yes.
You went back to Horen, but you
Yes.
gave up your studio, you gave up your car, you basically gave everything up and became homeless
Mm-hmm.
um, and flowing like you do
Mm-hmm.
to invitations of people who were
Mm-hmm.
willing to have you
Mm-hmm.
um, to spend time with you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I remember you were in that period, you were staying at some people's places in the Netherlands. And at one
Mm-hmm.
point, you said, I'm going to go to Malaga.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be in Spain again. Can I come by? And
Mm-hmm.
we were like, yeah, of course. You're more than welcome. And I think you were wanting to do it in exchange for artwork.
Mm-hmm.
So you came to Spain for a second time and stayed with us for about a month, um, helping out a little bit with some of the retreats that we did, but also like putting your permanent um, presence
Mm-hmm.
on our place with beautiful artwork that you did of our how would I say it? Um, I don't want to call it the bar because it's not a bar, but like
Mm-hmm.
the communal area where everybody comes to sit and enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so yeah, you were talking about going back to Holland, uh, giving up more of your, I guess, your identity of who you were, and really embracing going with the flow and your freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and what I'm actually curious to know is you're finding freedom, and you're going where invitations or the wind takes you, but you're also faced with a lot of challenges in that way. I remember uh, you're not sometimes staying with somebody can be very confronting if you have to share the space.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you are free, um, but freedom doesn't necessarily mean an easy life, right? There's still a lot that you're facing all the time. And what I admire from you is that you seem to have the capability to be with everything that you experience.
Mm-hmm.
Can you maybe tell me a little bit more about what you faced on this path of being free?
So it's
How
not.
you deal with it?
I cannot say for myself that I am free in this, like you being free.
Hmm.
And I didn't found the freedom because the freedom you can't find it. You can't find what's already who you already are. So for me, it's experiencing
Yeah.
this field where it's wide. It's more wide than it was before. This is so personal.
Yeah.
So what I experience is my path in life. What I So the things are coming to me, what I can face in life to experience. But because I experience a lot more space, not inside of myself, like because I am who I am always be from the moment I was born. It's for me, it's no different. But if I look around, uh, like in this room, there's a lot of things you have to take care of. If somebody throws a ball through the window, you have to take care of it.
Hmm.
If the coffee machine is broken tomorrow, you have to fix it. And this is the life we live with a house, with a car, with stuff, with work, with everything. So for me to let go all of these things is for me the first time in my life that I can experience when I'm as a grow-up man with enough life experience. I can experience for the first time that I don't have to take care of my car, don't have to take care of the dog, no, don't have to take care of this, that, you know? So, but I still experience myself. I bring myself in this field of more space. So for me, actually, I don't like to talk a lot of times about this, what is freedom, and because I love to share my essence more than I did all that I did before, because there is this movement is this is the expression of my essence. I feel that is because when I do that, things will things in my surrounding will react on this. And so what I can say is that the reaction in my life, it's different. It's a different kind of movement, energy. And to let that go, what's going on, and to dance with that, this is my experience of freedom. And also to experience this in every single moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because the freedom of the mind, and now I'm doing it, talking about freedom, it's something what is not there, because otherwise it was not in your mind.
Yeah.
So, but I experience much more space than have experienced before, and that also. But in my life, I also was gifted with a lot of space. So I already experienced a lot of space in my life. But now I can, I have the space to experience new things in daily life. How my interaction with when I'm going on the street today, I can meet somebody or not, but there could be like this ontmoeting, this meeting with
Yeah.
somebody,
Yeah.
and for me, it's open, and I learn more and more about this process to be this openness in the moment, and I can experience who am I in this constellation,
Yeah.
what is going to happen, and there's nothing that I that has to do. It's just this moment to experience this moment. So, and it gives me a lot of new experiences and adventures.
Yeah.
But the smallest adventures, there is so much beauty in the smallest adventure. So, for example, I came from Vietnam. I was traveling for 1 month with my son and 2 months alone. And I start in Vietnam. And when you go to a country like that, you can travel and you can see the country. But what happens? I has to make drawings in Japan, and for 2 months, I didn't go anywhere. I just have to sit and make these small drawings every day again and again and again. And after 1.5 months, the drawing starts talking to me because I saw that the whole way that I make my own drawings for the last 30 years, I was dan het uitrummen. Wat is dat?
Erasing.
I was erasing my
Yeah.
construct. This is how people see me as an artist. So this is what I have
Yeah.
to know.
So the whole transformation is also
Yes,
going into your artwork.
yes, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I was free enough. There was free enough space in me to surrender, to sit and draw, and not going away and see the landscape. meeting other people know this, but I didn't know. It's called the I don't know retreat.
Yeah.
Because it's the I don't know in every moment.
Yeah. And
And
being open to.
what I do know, that's what I do know, that the way I sit here now and my hands are in front of me, that's what I know. I feel it. So this connection with this moment and this energy, I experience this so much more now. And yeah.
Beautiful. Boxie, thank you. I think we're gonna call this one uh, a day for now. I would love to do this again and dive into some deeper in some other topics.
Mm.
Um, I find you fascinating on your what you are encountering on your journey, how you are sharing your journey, and the wisdom you keep sharing with me. Well, I think I keep seeking it from you with my
Mm.
questions.
Mm.
Um, how is it for you?
It's always nice to have a conversation about what's going on
Yeah.
with a good friend, brother, um, and let me end up like the first things I experienced while I was laying down on the couch, and Ray, the dog, was sitting next to me, and I just had some San Pedro,
Mm,
and it was the first moment in my journey after like 40 minutes. The first thing that happens was that you and the whole family energy that was in Cortijo, Jamaica, and is in Cortijo, Jamaica, and you saw this energy of this place, and with the beautiful people. You were. It felt like coming home.
mm, thank you.
So, and yeah, if you are taking the time to ask me the questions about my life, it's beautiful, man. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. You are a beautiful man, and you are definitely part of my family.
Mm.
I think from the moment that we met, it 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 felt like that. It clicked.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to our next meeting, and yeah, I'll talk to you soon.